Today I am introducing you to this exposed stone property, or dressed stone as Paul would like me to say. It's been beautifully done. It's all newly restored and renovated. Inside is brand new. The style is very appealing. We have the perfect mix of brand new, pale colours, neutral, modern and rustic. Exposed stone wall all the way around it. Parking that side, sun terrace this side, stream on the other side, running dry now because it's summer, quite normal here. Large land plot on the other side of the stream behind me, which I've just traversed rather stupidly before filming. And we have the river just down there. We're going to walk down and show you. It's a very nice opportunity for an investment, for a holiday home. If you're someone who can't come out and be here all of the time, then if you could take your holidays off season, you could rent this out high season. It would be a great property to purchase. What we've got here with this Riverside, nearly Riverside property, I'm stretching it a little bit there, at the edge of the hardcore on the floor, if you look down, now it's dry at the moment, but that's where the Ribeira runs through. Actually there might be a bit of water in there, but I've just walked down, well, clambered down there and across to the other side, and this is showing you the land that we've got. We have 2,240 square metres of land, and it's a bit difficult to see from here, but as I say, I've just found various series of stone steps coming up the walls, and I've been able to walk up. There's actually a big fenced off dry well up there and quite a few flat terraces. Trees have been planted and it's quite usable land. So, focusing on the property itself, we'll walk down there afterwards and show you a stone's drop away from the river Nabao. But what you can see here is you've got parking. So parking's been created, and it's just a beautiful cottage. It's a cottage. There's no point trying to pretend it's a grand family home, but it has been beautifully done. You can see the pointing on the corner, well, the pointing all over it. Everything's new. I'm not even sure that it's been used yet, apart from there is a sign up there, handwritten, which says AL, which would be Alojamento Local. So brand new windows, brand new door, matching letterbox. All of the walls have been pointed up. Electricity, water, septic tanks in there. And as we just keep going past the property, you find, oh, you don't really find, you discover, well, whatever you want. You've got this terrace here. And actually, I'm just wondering what those poles are for, but I know what they're for. They're to put a shade sail up on, I would have thought. It's certainly not for a washing line, is it? So that's going to be so that a shade sail can go up on the back terrace of the property. And as you keep coming down a little bit, try not to tread on me. Yeah, going down to the left. Now that's fine there. So the wall that you're looking at now, I've just sort of gone along those big rocks and gone across the stream and up the other side where there are stone steps built into the walls. From here, I think you get a slightly better view of the terraces. You see that enormous pine tree. I believe that's on the land. The house itself, well, it's got a mezzanine in there. So there's 2 single beds on a mezzanine floor. 1 large double bedroom with a high ceiling, a nice bathroom, and an open plan kitchen, lounge, dining area. There is a wood burning stove that's been put in, and all the electrical and kitchen appliances look brand new. I've checked the fridge, it's clean and lovely, and just got a couple of beers in, and I haven't drunk one. And so, shall we go in?
Yeah, I just want to say that the reason why we're not getting a wider angle on the house is because it is on a narrow street, and I just can't get any further away than this.
That's what Paul was saying. It's on, well, you can see the width of the lane. It's perfectly good enough for one car, but it's just creating it a little bit difficult to get the full front of the property in from a distance. But hopefully you're getting the general idea of it. Entering the property, so details I love. We've got this lovely yellow colour which really brightens everything up. The matching letterbox I particularly like, I have to say, and also the detail on the door.
Well, it's the matching everything, isn't it? The door frames, window frames, letterbox. I mean, all in this lovely canary yellow, you know.
Yeah, it's very nice.
No, it really does set it off.
Yeah. So, also the detail, I very much like the door handle. I mean, it's all been done to look amazing, to look pretty, and to get...
Is it an old leather belt, do you think, or something?
I imagine it's new leather strap. There's two of them. One of the other doors, the back door's got the same handle. Yep. So, turning left into the property, got the window out to the street where we've just entered. You've got the wood burner in the corner there. And I think from up, when we're up in the mezzanine, I'll talk about this area down here. We've got the connections in the wall for the internet and for the television there. Actually, I was going to say to put a sofa there, so that's my plan, just gone out the window. But on the area, we've got this 2 chairs and a small table. And the kitchen, I mean, it all looks so, so pretty. We've got the magazines everywhere, the houses magazines, the house magazines. I mean, this could easily be in one of them. But for actual practical use, you need to put a slightly larger table in and a sofa. But shall I go through what's in the cupboards?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, I'm really not sure. It all looks, well, I think it's never been used, but that's because it's also clean. Right, so obviously we've got a big water tank, your cleaning supplies, storage. You don't really need to see. Oh, look, I was right. That's your sail for the shade, and there's your hooks. So that's what it's for outside. Work surface, everything's new. Now, if this is being let as a holiday home, actually, there's nothing in the cupboards. So we've got touch open cupboards, which is lucky, otherwise I was going to be stuck then. We've got an extractor fan, and I believe this is an induction hob. Underneath the oven, as far as I'm concerned, looks like it's never been used. There are wine glasses. So we've got beer and wine glasses. They've got priorities correct here. I can't open the door. There we go. So this is a double fold corner unit. Fridge freezer. It is beautiful. So, do you want to go through into the bedroom and the bathroom? So this is your main living area, and then I'll follow Paul through to the bathroom and the double bedroom. It's a good sized bedroom. I particularly like the ceiling height. Oh, I've just noted, even though the window has got the inside blinds on, I don't know whether to show you. Oh, well, I'm halfway there now. I did this. So these come here, which means you can just shut yourself off. I suppose if it was particularly hot, they'd be useful. It saves on the need for curtains, but what made me think about that was you've also got a blind here, so you could have a mixture. Good sized double bed. A proper wardrobe could go where the clothes rail is at the moment. It's a good sized room, very nice height. It's tall, very tall. And moving left to the bathroom. A wide shower there. And a very fetching shape of wash basin. It's nice, fits into that space perfectly.
Well, it's all quite generous, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Now, I closed these. This one, of course, I'm a bit close to the camera there. Has the frosted glass. And we're back in the hallway. And I do believe Paul's going to brave the mezzanine. Dun 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 dun.
I'll be fine.
Carrying the camera. The noise effects are great. Oh, there's a shelf here. I know you're not looking at it, but I've just realised there's a shelf there. You can put pretty things on. So up here, big space, just to show, I mean, 1.5 meters, close to 2 meters between the beds. You could easily have a really good sized double here, or you could actually put a third single bed in.
Yeah, you could put an empress sized bed in.
So, and height wise, Paul stands up in the middle. I mean, there's no point pretending that neither of us can stand up right at the edge because it's in the eaves of the property. But if you're looking down now onto the lounge, okay, stay there a minute like that. Stop, stop, stop. So, what you'd need, really, is a double sofa that probably turns into a sofa bed and a slightly bigger table so that you could sit down and have a meal, because with the number of beds in it at the moment, it's to have 4 people. If you had a double sofa bed, that's 6.
Another bed up here, 3, 7.
Well, it'd be 7, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be nice for whether it's summer or winter, actually. I mean, as long as it's not pouring with rain, you could still use your outside area. The river's literally 5 minutes walk. Just having arrived back down the stairs into the main property here, and we will go out to the sun terrace at the rear. Now, just to show you, that's with the door closed, so you can have it open or closed. Most of the time, there's no one out there, so you'd have it open, let the light in, unless, again, it was just too hot. Luckily, it's cooled down a little bit today. We've got a nice day. Oh, I know what I want you to get. They're the stairs I climbed up. Now, I'll come behind Paul, but in hindsight, rather sillily, while Paul was doing his drone, I decided I'd go clambering across. So I went down there through that lot and up those stones and up the steps and onto the terraces, and I found another set of steps, and all to the right of that big pine tree. And there's some small trees that have been planted up there. I mean, you could put a wooden cabin up there if you wanted to. Maybe not. Paul's looking at me a little bit dubiously. Okay, forget about that idea. So, the terrace here, it's a good size in itself. You probably have a big dining table out here, really. Once you've got that shade sail up, it would be a very nice place to sit. And maybe what we're missing out on is actually the views just down the valley.
I don't think we're going to miss out on them.
Well,
We're going to do them right now.
yeah, good. Yeah. Yes, if I look a bit bitty, it's because I went up that land rather sillily. I can't get all the bits out my dress now. So there we go. One little house on the right. I don't think that's a house. The lane goes down, property on the left has been renovated, and then you've got the river Nabal. So we're going to take a walk down there to show you. Oh, leaving the property's just on the right here, and we're just going to take a stroll down the lane. We probably should have done this before, but we haven't, so we're just wandering. Oh, possibly we might fall over. The stream would run, oh look, so the stream would be running to the right of me here. You see, look there, he's got a bridge to get into his garage for the winter. And then, yeah, another beautifully restored stone house on the left-hand side here. And then this is the last house. So this house here has river access because I've been and had a nosy, and there's a sign saying, keep out. Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, we're not focusing on that one. So, we are standing on, so this is where the stream, we've just walked over where the stream would go under the road. Oh, I don't know if you can hear those. Can you hear the... there's the river there, the first glimpse of the river. And I remember...
I mean, that is the river,
It's the river.
Nabao, isn't it?
It's the Nabao going into Tomar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, years ago... Yeah. Because we've been doing this for 15 years now, not the videos, but the actual business. So, there was a gap. So pre-children, I was always out and about. Then I had the kids, and then I stayed in, and now I'm out and about again. Oh, I used to come down here. So when we came to this property, I'm like, I know where I am. I've been here before. And I used to, now I'm just waffling. My green Jeep, I used to come off-roading down here. So there's some sort of dam there, isn't there? And then you can see that there's people literally farming the land. Now the river, oh look, there's a little footbridge there. I think we might have to explore a little bit to find out where you'd actually get in. Obviously one of the appeals would be the fact that you can get in the river and go for a swim.
I know, it's kind of tempting now, isn't it?
It is, a bit hot and sweaty. Shouldn't have gone chasing boundaries before doing the video. But if I remember correctly, the track we're on, it runs along the edge of the river for quite some time when I pop out on the road, on the back road, further down the back road to Tomar. I know where it comes out, I remember doing it. I used to park over by that bridge. I meant to just say like and subscribe, but I also want you to say, can you hear the chittering? It's beetles. Only about this big, they must make the most enormous noise. But anyway, please do like and subscribe. I hope you've liked this property. Now I've got my shades on. Bye.